Welcome back to those one of the most precious days of the week, and it's a Thursday, the day where we share love, inspiration, and talent. Welcome back to your favorite show of the week. It's the Art Embodiment Show. Right about last week, we just hosted the National Chairperson of the Democratic Party, the National Youth Chairperson, and we were discussing how can I make it first class in a third world nation like Zambia. And today we're giving you yet another great show, another great topic with a great person in the house, and we'll be talking about the gateway to uncommon success. And the big question is, what is this gateway to uncommon success? And sharing with me this topic, and I'll be your host, Mapiki, is an author of a book called The Gateway to Uncommon Success. Mr. Saviour, sir, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mapiki.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you around.
The pleasure is all mine, sir.
You are our knowledge bank for today, and we've got a lot of questions for you, sir. So, the gateway to uncommon success, on a direct answer, what do you mean, the gateway to uncommon success?
Okay, basically, I would start my presentation with a short statement. People have confused success in a lot of misconceptions and confusing phenomena, but yet the gateway to uncommon success, it's something that is so direct. That is why I've shortened it into one word: mentorship.
Oh.
Yeah, basically, people have got different definitions about success. If you ask people what is success, others would say, okay, success maybe it's having a lot of money. Success maybe it's building maybe a big house, maybe by the lake or maybe by the beach. Probably maybe success would be maybe having a lot of brand new cars.
Exactly.
But basically, I personally define success specifically in my book. Success is doing what you are supposed to do while you came on this planet, subtracted by what you do. Meaning every human being that is living here on earth has got an assignment.
Okay.
So therefore, if the assignment, if it is to move from point A to point B, then God will judge you how you succeed by what you are supposed to do on earth minus what you've done.
Oh,
this simply implies that someone might be the wealthiest man on the planet, but yet when they die, to God they're a failure because they've not completed their journey to success.
Exactly.
So that's what I would simply quote on that.
Amazing. I think your book should be a very powerful book. Yeah. Okay, so you have described it in a short word. In fact, one word. The gateway to uncommon success is actually mentorship. Someone is there watching and they're asking, well, what is mentorship? How would you define mentorship?
Okay, mentorship, this is the intentional transferring of someone's giftings, their expertise, their experience, their knowledge, their wisdom into someone in order to perpetuate excellence in that place. Okay. For example, mentorship, I'll bring it in a way of sports. We know sports is one of the most amazing fantasies that people usually find pleasure in. So if I'm playing soccer today, Mapiki, then I'm probably maybe the superstar in the club. Then while I'm playing soccer, I don't have someone whom I'm training on how to shoot, maybe on how to go about soccer. Then if I die, I'll die with my skills. So therefore, mentorship, it is to get what you've received, what you've learned in any endeavor, in any area of your gifting, then you pass it to someone with an intention. It's not something that happens like accidentally. It is something that is intentional. So mentorship simply, it is a transference of my gift, my wisdom, what I know, into someone called my mentee.
Okay, then you are a mentor.
Yes.
Then the person you're mentoring is called a mentee.
Yes, it's a mentee.
Okay, all right. So, Saviour, in your book, you wrote something about the need for mentorship. What is your say on that? What is the need for mentorship?
Okay, basically, I can highlight a point on the need for mentorship because mentorship helps us to avoid unnecessary losses and tragedies and perhaps even regrets. Because I've come to discover that the worst thing that can happen to a human being is regretting in life. So the need for mentorship is when people subject themselves to intentional mentorship. It means they will avoid unnecessary losses. Let's take, for instance, I'll cite an example, okay? You find that mentorship starts within the moment a mother conceives. When the sperm and the egg, the zygote is formed. While the fetus is beginning to develop, it is developing, the fetus will be receiving oxygen from the mother, will be receiving nutrients from the mother. That is mentorship.
Oh, wow.
We come to this planet as primary mentees. We receive. So therefore, the need for mentorship, if people can subject themselves to mentorship, they'll probably avoid waste mistakes.
Okay.
I believe life, it is a heavy load which you can't carry alone. Whether you are a musician, whether you are an artist, whether you sing, whether you are a dancer, whatever you do, there's always someone who is ahead of you in that field. There's someone who knows more than you.
Exactly.
So for you to avoid the pain of worrying what I'm going to do, a lot of frustrations to pile up in you, you need to look out for people who are geniuses in that place.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wow,
Albert Einstein said everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will believe that I'm stupid because it can't climb a tree. So therefore, if I want to aspire to be a musician, I'll look out for people who inspire me when they start singing. Then I'll go and find out what is the secret to singing. Then they'll reveal to me, no, as I started singing, these are my changes that I had faced. They will give you direct tips to avoid cost in your life or probably regretting. So I believe mentorship, the need for mentorship will make you avoid mistakes in life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much. If you're just joining us, you're watching us right here on the Art Embodiment Show, a place where we share inspiration, love, and talent. And today we're talking about the gateway to uncommon success. And our host today, who's our guest, is Saviour Mutale, who is an author of a book called Mentorship, The Gateway to Uncommon Success. Now, Saviour, in your book, I was just scrubbing through it, you wrote something about the power of mentorship. What is the power of mentorship? If mentorship is to be a gateway to uncommon success, then what is the power of mentorship?
Basically, the power behind mentorship, it is that mentorship, it will preserve the longevity of any organization. For example, if I'm a supervisor of a company, probably maybe a manager of a company, then if I don't get my wisdom, I don't get what I know into someone that is maybe my subordinate, it means all that I know will die with me. So therefore, mentorship becomes a power because it helps you perpetuate your excellence. Meaning what I know, I will pass it to someone. Meaning that company will be preserved. For example, if maybe I'm an artist, maybe I have got a huge organization that is aimed at any type of business, then what I know, if I die with it without passing it on to someone else, it means I'm killing the life of that organization. Okay. So the power of mentorship, it helps to perpetuate excellence. Okay. Let's take, for example, Moses. If we were to look at the most powerful inspirational book that has ever been written, that is the Bible, we find that Moses, for his excellence to help the children of Israel from the land of slavery to a promised land, he had to empower Joshua, the mentee. So meaning, if you mentor someone, you preserve the life of what you know to be lost. But yet you find that in Africa, to be specific, in Zambia, people have got this mentality about if I know something, I have to die with it, I have to keep it. Because if I teach someone, they will be more than me. And the secret behind mentorship is that once you mentor someone, if they don't image to be greater than you, then you're not a good mentor. Okay. Because mentorship simply means whomever you're going to mentor, they have to be twice even more than you. Okay. Yeah, that's what I can say about the power of mentorship.
No, just about that. There's something in your book which says you can never succeed beyond your mentorship boundaries. What did you mean by that?
Basically, I would equate that to say your mentorship levels, it is directly proportional to how you're going to be effective in life. Let's take, for instance, if you want to climb up maybe any high top building, the length of the ladder that you're going to use will determine how long you're going to go. So you can never succeed beyond your mentorship boundaries. I believe I brought out a point in my book that we are a sum total of what we've learned from someone else. Okay? Mapiki here, hosting me here, there's someone who mentored you in terms of presenting. So therefore, the level of mentorship that you've received determines how you're going to project this presentation. So you can never succeed beyond what you know. All we know is what we've received from our mentors. So if you want to know more than what you know, then therefore you have to expand the limits of your mentorship. Okay. You have to enlarge the capacity base of your mentorship. Okay. So it is the mentorship that you receive that will determine the impact that you're going to leave in any field, in any area of your endeavor. Whatever you do, it is how far you've learned, which determines how far you of course, will be effective proportional to how far you've learned. Okay. You cannot do what you didn't do. Then you find that people want to live a life through maybe trial and error, like, oh, let me do this. As long as you want to do something that you are not acquainted to, of course, you would cause chaos. let's take for instance where electricity is concerned, you don't have any idea, not a genius in terms of electricity. You want to start now.
The electric shocks now.
Of course. So therefore, your mentorship determines how far you can have impact on Earth.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, exactly. Now, I want to ask, in your own thinking, what do you think is the maximum number of mentors one can have in a certain area? Or in one area, for example, if someone is a poet, if someone is a dancer, because on the Art Embodiment show, you've got a lot of people come to sing, people come to dance, and everyone has been given a gift anyway. So how many mentors can one have in one area? Well,
therefore, there is not a, there is no prescribed limit. You can only accumulate as many mentors as many as you would want, regarding to how much you want to be excellent, because what we look for is excellence. And I believe in every man being lies a seed of greatness.
Yeah.
Everyone on earth wants to be great.
Exactly.
You find that the pursuit of greatness, everyone wants to be great. That is why people try out a lot of things. Someone will go into school to maybe to study medicine course, of course.
Yeah.
Because we know that here in Zambia, if you are a medical doctor, maybe a lawyer, you are given high esteem in the society.
Exactly.
So if people go in that field, they find that after they are given the privilege maybe to study medicine, again they want to upgrade. That upgrade is, I've come to realize that in any course that you do, maybe you study, the feeling of you wanting to do more, it is because you don't feel satisfied. It is that aging in you that comes like, no, let me do more than this. It shows that people are not yet satisfied. So it is how, the question will be, how much excellence do you want in your area of your gifting? So the more excellence you want, the more you accumulate mentors. Okay. Because I believe we need mentors in every category of our life. Because we need mentors who look up to, that we look up to in terms of health. You have to have a mentor who will be like, no, mapiki, taking alcohol is not good for your health. You die young. Maybe taking, maybe smoking a cigarette, you die young. Let's say, for instance, if maybe I start smoking today, at this very tender age, I start smoking. Of course, it will be a temporal gratification. I'll start smoking. Then in the next 15 years, I'll have lung cancer. It means all my plans that I had for my life will be short-circuit. There will be a short-circuit.
Exactly.
So we need mentors in every area, and therefore we're not restricted to the number of mentors. We need as many as we can gather. Okay,
so now I know there's someone who is watching and they're asking themselves, okay, I think I can sing. Nima Imbak Church, you know, I can sing. But they're trying to look at it is, I know a lot of people who can sing, others. How can I identify to say, I think this person can mentor me? What are some of the characteristics that I can see in a mentor? What are some of the things that can help me identify someone who can mentor me in a certain area?
Okay, there is a saying that they say birds of the same feathers, they usually fly together, okay?
Yeah.
So therefore, if you want to look out for a mentor, I believe there's someone who can sing well, but if you look at maybe they don't have integrity, probably maybe they don't have a strong character.
Okay.
So therefore, you look at someone who is doing what you want to do, then they've got character that is solid. I also defined something so captivating in the book on the definition of a friend. People on earth, they will say a friend is someone that you are close to, you might confide in, probably you might share secrets with, maybe someone whom you trust, but that's not enough anyway. I defined a friend in the book as a friend can be anyone who is willing to make you reach your destiny. And if you can analyze that statement, Mapiki, you find that people that you consider your friend, probably not even your friend. Maybe in the circle that you have, maybe there might 5 of them that you say, these are my best friend. You might find that none of them is your best friend. A friend is anyone who is willing that you reach your destiny. And there are few people that want you to reach your destiny. The moment you start saying, no, since I'm a presenter at maybe Prism TV, probably I want to upgrade myself, I go and be a presenter maybe at DWTV or probably maybe BBC, they'll be like, no, you can't do that. No, that's a waste of time because they don't want you to be great. There are few people who want your greatness, who wants you to be great. So therefore, a friend can be only anyone who wants you to be great. That's what I can say on that point. Anyway.
Amazing, amazing. So I know some people who are talented. I mean, we've got Vincent here. Vincent is an author. He plays drums. He does poetry. Very talented person. There's a point which you wrote in your book. So if you may ask, what are some of the characteristics that one should develop if they themselves are to become a mentor? Because you don't want to die with your gift. I mean, you want to multiply your gift. You've got a seed in you, you have to make it grow and plant it in others. So what are some of the characters or attributes that one should develop in order to become a mentor? Okay,
if you want to become a mentor, first of all, you have to have integrity. Of course, integrity has to be
there.
Yes, then you have to be someone who mean what you say. your circle should know what you don't like. People around you, they should know how to approach you. People should know how to talk to you. Then you should lead by example.
Okay.
Because you don't want to lead people when they look at you, you're not there. Because you know that when it comes even to the battlefield, you find that the commanders, people that who forge ahead, they'll be ahead of you. So therefore, if you want to be a mentor, you have to, first of all, to lead by example.
Lead by example.
You have to be motivating. Because if you're working with someone, you want them to learn something from you. It is the environment that you're going to create and the atmosphere that to make them even feel empowered.
Okay.
Yes, because empowerment simply means you have to share assignments, you have to delegate work to them. They have to feel that they are important. One of the great writers, Peter Johnson, said, I don't call my employees as employees. It's like I'm degrading them. I call them my associates or my colleagues. Because if you treat a man well, it is a seed that you plant in them. They will reciprocate that seed, okay? If you look at the man, the way he is, he will be worse than the way he is. But if you look at the man with a sight of looking at who they may become, they will change. Let's say, for instance, you're a father in the home, or maybe probably a mother. Then you've got this child who is hanging out with maybe a wrong crowd, probably maybe they are into smoking, alcoholism. When you sit them down, you'll be like, no, ichichimwana simvera, you will suffer fast. Trust me, they will be worse than that. But if you can sit someone down and say, look, you are so handsome to be taking alcohol, and you are so beautiful to be taking alcohol, this does not suit you. You talk to them in a comforting way. They will realize that they can do better than that. Wow, so if you want to be a mentor, you have to be accommodating. People want to be around someone whom they feel comfortable with. For me to come to mapiki and tell you, no, I've got this problem, I have to see you that you're accommodating. And you've got a listening ear. So those are some of the qualities that you have to cultivate as a mentor.
Now quickly, just tell us, you know, the issue of mentorship is a big thing because you are calling it the gateway to uncommon success. So what is the relationship that a mentor and a mentee should develop, the mentor to mentee relationship? How should it be? On what level should the mentor to mentee relationship be?
Basically, a mentor to mentee relationship, it is mentee focused. It is the one who is like a client in this relationship, it is a mentee.
The mentee is the client.
Because the first quality that the mentee should look out for, they have to pursue the mentor. A mentor won't schedule meetings for you. No, I want to see you, mapiki, come we meet by this place and they organize even lunch for you. That won't happen. As a mentee, it is you who is supposed to schedule meeting. No, would you mind if we meet for lunch? Then when you meet for lunch, you come with a notebook full of questions. Okay, sir, how should I go about this? It is you who are supposed to seek your mentee. It is a principle of pursuit. In this book, I said the proof of passion, it is what you pursue. Meaning for us to know that, okay, this is what you want. We'll see your passion in that thing, okay? So therefore, the mentee to mentee relationship, it is focused on the protégé, which is a mentee. The mentor has already achieved, he or she has already lived their life on their terms, okay? So therefore, it is you who wants to benefit from them. So you have to pursue them. Then you have to they have to know that you are so proud of them. One of the writers that I've ever read most of his books, Dr. Mike Murdoch, he said, these great people that we see around, they've got an invisible note tied in their neck saying, am I better or am I doing anything better in life? These great people that we look out to, they have that edge in them they want to be appreciated, okay? So your mentor should know that you appreciate them. Write a note to them. Text them, tell them good things, buy them something. I also formulated a list in that book which will help you analyze your life if I've been helpful to my mentor. They have to feel appreciated. You can buy a pair of trousers for them. You can buy shoes for them to feel appreciated.
Amazing. I think I'm becoming a mentor soon. If you want to become a mentee to me, you can please contact me through the lines that are passing through your screen and I can be a mentor. You can be buying me a pair of trousers every month. Amazing. If you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. You've just been talking through the Art Embodiment Show with an author of a book called The Gateway to Uncommon Success, which is mentorship, and he has been giving us insights on how we can grow and we can develop our gifts, skills, and our talents through mentorship, and we can achieve this uncommon success. If you want to get a copy of this book, be sure to like our Facebook page. It's the Art Embodiment Show or Prism Africa. We'll be sharing more of Saviour's Mutale's insights about this book, and you will be able to get yourself a copy of this great book that is new in town. Now, Saviour, as we wrap up, what would be your last words to a viewer who is watching you right now?
My last comments would be, I'm a product of mentorship myself.
Okay.
My life reflects mentorship. I've received mentorship from a tender age. I've been exposed to a great audience, like to speak to an audience of more than maybe 100 people, 200 people because of mentorship. My spiritual father, Bishop Crispin Songiso, Pastor Xola, all these people, Sarafio has mentored me in the book writing. So all I am is because of the mentorship that I've received. And I owe these people something big. And if you want to do more than what you're doing now, if you want to go far, look out for someone who is far in that place, who has achieved more than you. Because these people, they've endured more than you, they've seen more than you. So if you want to become great, don't seek greatness. Just pursue a mentor, then probably greatness, in fact, it will unfold on itself. So don't kill yourself, because the pursuit of mentorship, people end up killing themselves. The rate of suicide now is increasing now. You find that it's because people, they wanted to pursue something, then they didn't know how to go about it, then their pursuit now ended in frustration. They will just, the option is now doom now. So let's seek mentors in our lives will be
amazing. Thank you so much, Saviour. It's been amazing having you on the show. Please, if you want to build a car, don't start by trying to think, how am I going to make the wheels? There's someone who has already made the wheels. So please find a mentor for yourself in the area of your gifting. It's the Art Embodiment Show, and right about